Restaurant Week starting tomorrow in Santa Fe. We wanted to get a head start to show you where you need to go for some great food. Joining us today is the owner of El Farol Restaurant y Cantina, David Salazar, to talk about his restaurant and what we'll be dishing up for Restaurant Week. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, David. Also, you brought your executive chef, Giovanni Paz. Thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's talk about El Farol. How old is it? Let's start there. Some history here.
There's some history, yeah. El Farol was started in 1835.
1835.
It was like most businesses a long time ago, until recently. The home is in one part of the building and the business is in another.
Okay.
So you just woke up and you're working right away.
Right. And that's the way they did it back then.
That's right.
You wake up, you're there, you're ready to start your day, right?
That's correct.
So there's a lot of rich history in this restaurant. You've been the owner for 30 years, you've mentioned?
I've been the owner for 30 years,
Okay.
yes.
How have you tried to keep that history alive?
Well, we've tried to keep it alive because El Farol is located right on Canyon Road. It's the art center as far as Santa Fe is concerned.
Okay.
And a lot of artists used to come in. They used to barter for their food and drink.
Oh, wow.
And so as a result, you see a lot of murals on the walls that were done by the artists. Most of them are actually fairly well known.
And that's neat. So they would actually go and leave a piece of their work behind.
That's correct.
To get a meal.
That's correct.
Okay. So have people really taken to that, really enjoyed coming and seeing that?
Exactly. I mean, it's almost, it's a restaurant. It's a gallery to some extent. We even have a gallery on the compound itself. And other more recent artists have put their work on the walls too.
So it's neat not only just to go have a meal, but also to go look at
That's
the
exactly
restaurant
right.
itself. Now, we're talking 1835. That's a long time ago.
That's a few
We
years
know
ago.
Santa Fe has a lot of history. Is this the oldest restaurant in Santa Fe?
We think it is, but who knows, you know? I mean, because homes were here, businesses were here. But El Farol is on the road to the canyon, so everybody that went for wood, went fishing, went for picnics, that was a place to be.
And let's talk about Restaurant Week. What do you guys have working up for that?
Well, Giovanni, who I think has the best name in the whole world for a chef, Giovanni Paz, has put together quite a menu as far as Restaurant Week is concerned.
Okay, let us know.
Okay, well, we're starting charging $30 per person. We got 3 courses. You know, the first course is
We're going to have some tapas.
tapas,
Okay.
We're going to have entrees, and we're going to have
and
desserts.
desserts.
And we usually ask people to try to go with tapas
Okay.
because there's so many different things that you can have. And Giovanni is also very much of a student where in this day and age you can see the very best chefs. So some of the people that have impressed me, I forget their names, Giovanni, but
Jose Andres.
Jose Andres, who is from Washington, D.C. Is that right? He's a Spaniard.
He's from Spain.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he has most of his restaurants in the United States and especially in Washington D.C. And he's the one that has really done a lot of work as far as molecular gastronomy is concerned, where they deconstruct food and he puts it together again.
And it's
and
just
Giovanni
wonderful.
is a master of that. I mean, he's always in that YouTube doing that.
What are some of your signature dishes?
What are some of our best dishes?
One of the best dishes, you know, where we have the paella. That's one of the best dishes, you know, and for this week, we are having salmon a la plancha and pollo a la mostaza,
Okay.
you know, so that's one of
That
those
sounds
best,
delicious.
bestest dishes.
And you
that we have.
mentioned you guys also have some dinner shows coming up?
We have dinner shows. We've always had entertainment from the very first week that I owned it 30 years ago. Pretty much 7 days a week. We even have a dinner show where we have a flamenco dinner show in one of the big rooms of the restaurant.
Okay.
And this summer we're going to have even more. We're working with the opera to bring some of their apprentices to do some stuff before the shows or after the shows.
Okay.
We're doing tributes to Broadway. We're doing tributes to I know there's one being set up right now by some people for Lena Horne and some of those kind of people. So we're very excited for our 30th year.
Now, David, tell us, where can we find you? Where can somebody find you, or a number they can reach you at?
Our phone number is 505-983-9912, and we are on elfarolsf.com.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Sounds like a blast
Thank
over
you.
there. Good
Thank
luck
you.
for Restaurant Week.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
You
much.
bet. And we'll be right back. Stay there.